Hello everybody and welcome to the video. We are going to be doing Pokemon Champions today. Now, you might be wondering, why are we doing if we're doing Pokemon Champions, why are we in the recruitment menu? Well, you see...
Why are we in the recruitment menu?
Thank you! So, what we are going to do is recruit for Pokemon. Well, so let me just get my free recruit out of the way before we get this show on the road.
Also, I can't see you recruiting.
Okay, there you go.
Yay. Content.
But, anyway. So, I have a lot of tickets here. I also...
No, it's not enough.
Yes, I also have basically any Pokemon that I want right now. However, what I do not have are... Well, I don't have a lot of shiny Pokemon. As you can see, I do have a couple of them. But given that I'm not getting anything else out of these Pokemon, or rather out of the tickets right now, and who knows when they're going to update the roster again, I figured I might as well just spend all my tickets now, since I'll get
And then
more.
tomorrow they just drop like 300 more Pokemon.
That would be something. But, no. So we're just gonna keep rolling Pokemon, getting rid of Pokemon, and seeing if we get anything interesting. Now, let's see. None of them are shiny, first off, which is disappointing.
But that Tauros looks very menacing.
Really? Honestly,
Maybe it's just the little... Maybe it's the little sprite picture that looks menacing.
Or float your boat, man. Okay, so this is number 2. One of us is going to need to keep track of this, otherwise I will probably forget myself.
Just want a running count.
Yeah, probably. Now, here's the question. Do I want that, or do I just actually want a Charizard that works properly?
A Charizard that works properly is probably more important.
Well, I mean, I have a Charizard. I just tried to make it a Charizard X in Sun. Funnily enough, that is really hard to do.
You may want a functioning Charizard.
That'd be nice.
Oh, hello. Hisuian Arcanine.
Yes, big doggo. Okay. Oh, this is a Dust Ball Cofagrigus. Wow. That's what I would catch the dang thing in. Let's grab that. This is number 4. Let's see. Nothing,
Horse.
nothing, and nothing. I think I've even seen a single person use this Pessimian. Which probably says a lot about it.
It says it needs some love. Come
That's
on,
one thing.
devs, give it a buff.
Give it an evolution, clearly. Let's see. Wait, what? Beedrill the Teeny.
Yes.
If it wasn't apparent already, I have not looked at all the names that these Pokemon can have, potentially. And now I have to go into this menu and get rid of a bunch of Pokemon. Which I will get rid of. These ones. And back to the farm we go!
What is this, 6?
Something like that.
Oh, hey, Volcarona. How you doing?
I mean, do you think that there are any Pokemon that we should get as good luck charms for this?
I mean, if I could say Shuckle.
Well, Shuckle is not one of the options. What's your next best option?
Either Porygon or Volcarona.
Well, Porygon is on the game either. Actually, what's your main Pokemon team again?
You know, all I'm remembering really is Porygon, Volcarona, Metagross, Charizard on a rotating basis, Aerodactyl, actually, what was I using to set up Light Screen? And
Sigalith?
yeah, that sounds about right.
Honestly, most of your team is in the game. It's just that your actual favorite Pokemon aren't. Also, 3 Evolutions. Should I grab one of those or grab something else?
Honestly, I say grab something else.
Okay, we'll grab the Decidueye then. We shall spite the Evolutions, despite me having a shiny Evolution and another Evolution.
Well, that just means that you don't need any more of them.
I'm not sure if that's the takeaway from that.
Also, Goodra, you might want to wipe your chin there.
I think Goodra can't. Goodra's just kind of stuck in this. Okay. I've definitely lost count of how many rolls we've done now.
I think that was like 8.
Yeah, you're probably right. Hold on, so this is a timid max speed Abomasnow. Abomasnow has like... I want to say it has like 50 speed normally and 30 speed as a Mega.
So, that's not gonna help then.
No. Well, look, let me put it this way, right? So this is how fast the Abomasnow is, with everything in its favor, right?
Yes.
This is how fast the Volcarona is with a neutral nature and no speed investment.
So, in theory, the Abomasnow can beat out some things. In actual practice, those things are unlikely to run into it in a battle, because who would field something like that except if they're running Trick Room?
Actually, you know, that did just give me a terrible, terrible idea of, what if somebody ran, Timid, Choice Scarf, Blizzard Spam, Abomasnow?
Why would you?
I don't know. I don't know what possessed me to have this idea, but if anybody wants to throw that out there in the wild, go nuts, I guess.
But here's the question. Would you want credit for something like that?
Well, that's why I didn't say to give me credit for it.
But would you go so far as to say, please don't credit you?
Now there's an interesting question. I don't know if I care that much about whether or not I'm credited for it. Let's see. Actually, interestingly, I've seen a lot of Ceruledge a lot recently. I wonder if there have been some people that have started trying to shift over from, what do you call? The frickin', what was it? Or, you know how my Chandelure basically just, stone walls, God, why am I blanking on the words? Stonewalls fire types pretty hard.
Yeah.
I wonder if, like, people, or if there were any people that saw my Chandelure at any point and were like, well, what's a better Pokemon than Chandelure to be handling this shit? Like, I highly doubt that I had any bearing on why people started shifting over to Ceruledge, but it would be really funny if I was, like, somehow related to it.
I mean, you might have affected somebody.
Well, I know I've definitely traumatized at least one person with my randomly powerful Chandelure. Probably. Okay. There's more evolutions. Oops. And the King Gambit. All of these options that I do not like. Might as well go for the Ninetales. Oh yeah, just out of the Pokemon that you've been seeing thus far, if you were to make a team out of any combination of them, what would you say you'd be making a team out of?
You know, I have no idea.
Well, actually, I guess that's a fun game that we can do while we're just kind of shooting the shit here. So, why don't you choose the Pokemon that you want out of this roster? What?
Against my better judgment, Drampa.
Okay. Though, why against your better judgment?
Because I know that whatever direction I go from here is going to just not work.
Well...
Like,
what?
if I'd said Gliscor or something, I'm pretty sure I would have gone somewhere with that.
You know, hilariously, in current meta, Gliscor is more useless than Drampa is.
Well, heck.
Oh no, we made a good decision. Anyway, who's next?
Okay, rolling with that, I choose Gourgeist. For no discernible reason.
Ooh, it's a small variety one. Did I actually tell you that when I was testing my Trick Room team, I was originally running Gourgeist as my secondary Trick Room setter? It didn't work very well, but it sure did confuse some people.
That's all we can hope for.
Oh boy, everybody's favorite meta picks, Vasculegion, Meowscarada, and Incineroar. Guess which ones we're not choosing?
I choose Ditto.
Yeah, I was gonna choose Ditto anyway. We have aligned on a common goal.
And that goal is Ditto.
Exactly. Okay, Jolteon, Slowrow, Galarian, Beedrill, Spiritomb, Samurott, Greninja, Golder, Castform, Staraptor, and Rosewaite. What do you choose?
Beedrill.
Okay.
By the power of B.
Bees, not the bees! I kinda wish that there were modes that allowed you to just throw a bunch of Pokemon on one team, because then I would just have a bunch of Beedrill on a team. Okay, Snorlax, Scolipede... Vaporeon, specifically that is Teary-Eyed. Meganium, a Meowstic, and a Farigiraf.
Farigiraf.
Okay. I think you nearly have a team, outside of the one that I think I auto-chose something. Okay, Hisuian Gudra, Bellybolt, Milotic, Drago, Chestnut, Ampharos, Creamy, Rodriguez, Greninja, or Tinkaton.
Amphorius.
Alright. Let me just throw in one more to see what you would get. Okay, we have Swampert, Autumn, Gardevoir, Tyrantrum, Dragonite again, Luxray, Furfrou, regular Samurott, Scrafty, and female Basculegion.
There are some Pokemon this really wants us to take, and we're not taking any of them.
What, you don't want a team of 6 Scrafty?
I mean, it would be funny, but no. Tyrantrum.
Okay. I haven't put it into practice yet, but I have hypothesized that Choice Scarf Head Smash Tyrantrum would be really funny. However, I haven't used it in the current state of affairs because of just having Rampardos is really funny for Trick Room specifically. Okay, so your team consists of Drampa, Gourgeist, Ditto, I guess Beedrill, Farigiraf, Ampharos, and Tyrantrum.
That's 7 Pokemon.
Well, I mean, one of them will be interchangeable.
Okay.
You know, hilariously, you could have a decent Trick Room team with just the setup. Like, yeah, Farigiraf as your main setter with maybe Gourgeist as a fast setter. Fast Trick Room, or 2 Trick Room Megas, a non-Trick Room Mega, and then Ditto to shit on somebody that happens to be stronger than you, or something.
I promise you I had nothing so coherent in mind.
And this is why I'm the one that designs all the Pokemon teams. Okay, another Farigiraf. Wait, hold on, why is this Farigiraf in a dive ball? A Steelix, a Slurpuff, a Hawlucha, Pyroar, Flareon, regular Aspirado, Victreebel, Pidgeot, and Heracross. What's your choice?
Steelix.
Honestly, the Steelix doesn't look too bad. Well, I mean, outside of the frickin' fast EVs, or speed EVs, not bad. Okay, Conkeldurr, Emolga, Gallade, Leafeon, Torpedo, Orthworm, Aegislash, Evile, Musharna, and Zoroark. Well, Hisui.
Good decision, Orthworm.
I mean, actually, Earthworm is a pretty strong Shed-tailed center. Like, you pair that with something that has Earthquake, and you can just spam Earthquake into it while it gets healed. Now, mind you, usually the typing doesn't sync very well between Pokemon that use Earthquake and Earthworm's defensive profile, but it is there.
You know, I see another Ditto.
Yep. Okay. Wow, these last 3 Pokemon are just screaming Rain Team. And then we have Meta Mega, Meowscarada again, Meta, and Meta.
Lycanroc.
Congratulations, you chose the least meta Pokemon in that group, I think.
I try.
I mean, frankly, I probably would have chosen that too, for varying reasons. What's sad about it is that I really do like Swampert as a Pokemon, I just don't really like it as a swimmer, specifically. Kind of weird. what's your choice?
I'm torn between Mawile and Musharna.
Flip a coin?
Mawile.
Oh, it's pretty good, or no, maybe not pretty good. Decently good, I would say. It has some good matchups, but it absolutely dies to Charizard, which is, you know, kind of
Unfortunate.
Well, unfortunate, yes, but also I was going to say that it shares that problem with about a third, if not a half, of all available Pokemon. So, and I don't know if that really counts as a strike against Mawile specifically. Oh,
Not against Mawile specifically, but against Mawile Plus.
We have a new Pokemon here, but...
Yeah.
Actually, I guess we
just
have two.
No, we've seen Sandaconda a couple of times.
Oh, we have? I must have missed it.
Yeah. Which means that, let's just go for the giant salt pile.
Alright. Gardex.
Maximum salt.
Just spread salt onto your opponents.
We are gonna be so salty.
Okay. What?
I'm just staring at Como, and I feel like I got stared straight back at. Like, that thing just looked into my soul. Which is as good an argument for it as any.
Alright, grab the Como. Oh, man.
Grab the Como.
Alright, Raichu, Alligator, Audino, Avalok, Medicham, Raptor, Mousehold. I should probably grab that Mousehold because Mousehold is a piece of shit. Okay, we got like 2 more, I think.
I don't know, I stopped counting a while ago.
No, I mean like 2 more based on ticket count. Alright, should we let the animation play out just to see if it does anything different if we potentially get a shiny Pokemon?
Sure.
Alright. Here's the last one. Does anything useful happen here? No! Nothing at all! Holy shit, this roster is bad. Man, half of these Pokemon aren't even freaking usable. Like Quillfish, regular Rotom, Murfrou. Pyroar is kinda interchangeable depending on whether or not you're megaing it. Regular Tauros is kinda falling off too a fair bit. As of this one, it's just kinda sad. Alright, well, that's all the tickets I got. Well, I mean, I could delve into my actual funds, but, no.
Not worth.
Nope, not worth. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Maybe you'll see more Champions content on this channel in the future. Who knows?
Who the heck knows?
I do know that if you are seeing more Champions content, it will probably be from my perspective again. So, yay! Alright, good night, everybody.